beautiful. Welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today I'm going to be doing my September favorites, and you are not crazy. This is the second video I have filmed today, so I am wearing the same thing and have the same makeup on. Anywho, I wanted to welcome you guys to this channel. If this is your first time, my name is Natasha Medina. I am a freelance makeup artist, business consultant, and blogger, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I really need to say. I am playing around with a new camera attachment thing and all of that, so if we're not there yet, we're getting there with the filming and all of that, so just be patient. I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the favorites, and I have a couple of beauty things and then just some miscellaneous things. So the first beauty thing is actually a hair thing, and I mentioned one of these last month, but I want to mention them together as a combo, and that is the OGX Orchid Oil Shampoo with UVA and UVB sun filters. This is the one I use to wash my hair, get it all clean, and get all the ickiness out. And this one is the Quantum Riveting Reds Color Replenishing Shampoo. I originally got the shampoo and the conditioner. The conditioner went back. It is terrible. And I wasn't really sold on this at first, but then I started using it the right way, and it makes sense. So this is what you would use, or any other shampoo that you use to actually wash and clean your hair. And this you put on your hair, and you leave it on for about 2 minutes. And it says you can wash your hair with it, but the most color, like, revitalizing shampoos are just that. So I kind of started using this that way. So you put it on, leave it on for 2 minutes, and rinse it, and you're good. So yeah, I've really been loving these two. I don't wash my hair every day because it would get too dry, but when I do, I use both of these, and it's working. Alright, so the next thing is, I'm really far away from my desk right now, so I'm like reaching for everything. If you hear or see tails or something, dogs are coming in and out of the room. But this right here is my Dr. Teal's Relax and Relief with spearmint, eucalyptus and spearmint. So when I take a bath, I like to put this in the oil. I also have the Dr. Teal's, what do you call that, bubble bath, and I'll put both of them together. But especially if I'm having like really dry skin, and this time of year, we're still pretty warm out there, but we get kind of wonky, so it's like really cold in the morning, really hot in the afternoon, and then it's a toss-up in the evening, and it's just weird. But my skin can feel really gross, and especially when it gets winter, I'm gonna get drier and drier, and you know how that is, I'm sure. But this type of thing really helps. So not only just soaking in the bath with it, but when I take a shower, I'll actually put it in my hands and rub it all over my body, and it really helps. And then the eucalyptus scent really just makes you relax a little bit for sleep. And I normally take my baths and stuff at night, just dropped something, but whatever. I really, really love those. Okay, so let's move to a couple of food items. First one are these. These are those, every year they come out, the Lay's with the 3 different flavors, and you get to vote on the one you like. The fried green tomato ones, they're addicting. We almost cleared a shelf of these because we know they're limited edition, but we tried the taco ones. No, I can't handle that. And I haven't tried the bagel ones yet, but seriously, Lay's, keep these. We love them so much, and I don't do chips every day anymore, really trying to cut those out, but those are a treat. They're so good. They have such a good flavor, and I love them. I love them so much. The other thing from the kitchen, I got 2 things actually. I'm going to put pictures of what the actual packaging looks like because I tore my packaging up on this one. It's the Celestial Tea, Honey, Vanilla, and Chamomile. So this one's really good for nighttime when I like something nice and warm down the throat. I'm on the phone all the time as a business consultant and coordinator, and yeah, that warm liquid down the throat really helps. And when it gets a little later in the evening, you don't want that much caffeine, so that's caffeine free. This one is it Tezo? I don't know. Chai pumpkin spice. There's actually no pumpkin spice in here, but it's just all the different flavors that mix together. And I really love this. Berry, dog, puppy, please, thank you. I really love the Ultra Spice Chai from Twinings. And this reminds me of that, but it's just a little something else. But it's got enough caffeine like coffee in it that I really like it. The last couple of things, I've got 2 books, and then we're going to move on to like planner journal stuff. The two books that I read, I usually read about 4 or 5 books a month, I'll be honest. I do this thing where I turn off all of the screens and stuff at 10 o'clock at night and then do other things to try to wind down so I'll get to sleep so I can get up early and do my day. And so that really helps me read. And I read pretty fast anyway. But the first one was this one, it's Lab Girl, and it was my book club book this month. But it's by Hope Jaron, who is a scientist, and it is her memoir. Hello there, Barry. And he sits there and he looks at this stuff. It's funny. And anyway, it's her memoir, and I will never look at a tree the same way again. It's such a good book. I really enjoyed reading it, and I do highly recommend it. Even if you're not really into memoirs and things, she's a really, really good storyteller. And the other one is All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. This book, yes. In the fall, I like to start reading thrillers and mysteries and, you know, strange things, dystopian futures, things like that. This did not disappoint. This is and if they look really shiny, it's because they're from the library, because I'm cheap. But I love this book so much. It was really easy to read, and I got through it very quickly. It is a mystery. Someone is murdered or goes missing. They never know what happens to her. And then 10 years later, someone else goes missing, and you do find out what happens to everybody. But wow, like, really good book. Really enjoyed it. Okay, planner things. First things, pens. I have discovered the Uniball Signo 207s. I love these. They dry really quickly. They look really great on a page. My favorites so far have been the orange, the green, and then these are like a black blue and a black red, but it kind of looks brown. But in my fall kind of like spreads and stuff, they both look really good. And my September flip through will be coming up, and you'll see all of these in action. And I'm really excited about my October one. I've got such great ideas for my creative journal for October that I can't wait to get started. But really love these pens, highly recommend them. 2 more things. One is I actually have been using is it Lectrum? I've heard it pronounced Lectrum, the whatever 1917, you know what I'm talking about, the one everybody uses for a bullet journal. I have been using this as a journal and my creative journal and stuff. I love this. I was a little skeptical at first when I got started because I make stuff fat and chunky, but the paper quality is great, and I'm really enjoying using this. It's nice hardback. So 2 of the little what do you call those things, bookmarks that come with it, I've really been enjoying this. And the last thing on my favorites is I actually switched to a mini Happy Planner. I've been using the classic Happy Planner all year, which is the longest I have used a planner without switching, because I have a bad habit, actually it's not a bad habit, it's just what I do, of switching in between and going back and forth between planners all year long. And this year I stuck with a classic most of the year. And then I went and started using my classic as a bullet journal, which was phenomenal, and I'm still using it as my projects journal, goals journal. I use it every day for work. I love it. But on the daily, I'm loving the mini Happy Planner, and I will do a video if you want me to of what's in here and how I use it. But I've got I like to say you can have the monthly in it, and then you can have, I need to start this situation over. My camera's blinking at me. Alright, Alright, we're back. So you have your weeklies in here, and what I really love about the Happy Planner in general is everything is customizable. You can move pages around, but I've got my weeklies in here, and like I said, I'll do a video that explains it all a little bit more. But if I need to, if it gets a little crazy, this week hasn't been so bad, I say, as everything is completely full. But if I need to, I can just take a blank page, put it in that, in the middle there, and just work off that for the day. And if I don't have that much, because the last week of the month and the first week of the month are a little bit lighter in my consulting business, so I can spend a little bit more time doing this type of stuff. This stuff takes time, so I'm working all day, but it's not as many things, if that makes any sense. So in other words, the planner's not completely full on those days. But I love it, and I keep a food log and track my workouts and stuff. If you're new to this channel, I love to work out, and I'm like an hour at least at the gym when I go, and I go quite often. And when I don't go, I work out at home with weights and stuff. I am an amateur weightlifter, so I really have just loved that. It's been a game changer. Oh, I forget which one this is, but I got one of the hardcovers. I have a hardcover on my classic as well, and I really love it. But it's small enough that you can just put it in your purse and go if you need to. But I keep there's a place. It's really convenient, and I love it. And I don't feel like I'm wasting. I felt like I was wasting a lot of paper at some point in the classic, and then also at one point I felt overwhelmed because I was putting too much in there. So that really has helped me like condense and then put things that I need in other spots. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Our segment called My Favorite YouTuber is gonna be Caitlin's Corner. Caitlin is a bullet journal person and also she does studying tips and things like that. So if you're in college or high school, her channel is awesome. Also, if you're just into bullet journaling and things like that, her channel is great. But I really do love her channel, and I get a lot of organizing ideas and things like that as well. So I will link her down below. Go check her out and tell her that I sent you. Also, if there's anything else, any suggestions you have, I am trying to up my lighting game, up my camera game. This is the first day, like I said, of using this particular setup, and I don't know, I tried to play with it some last night and render some clips and stuff, and I feel like when I rendered it, which means that's how you take all the different little pieces of the segments and stuff that you edit, and you render it into one video, and you render it into your HD and all of that stuff. I feel like I'm doing it too HD because I feel like I could see trails of my hand moving when I would get done. So I actually had it moving too fast or something. I'm not sure. So if anybody has any suggestions for me, I am completely open. I am looking into getting a DSLR, so I think that would really help us out with the individual different lenses and stuff. But any camera suggestions, any lighting suggestions, anything, I am more than open to. I need all the help I can get because I'm really working to improve the video quality. I think our content's pretty good, but I think our video quality has been a little shaky since YouTube has upped its game a little bit. It's become clearer and clearer, and some of the things that I used to be able to watch YouTube on, I can't watch YouTube on anymore because it can't handle the video quality anymore. So anywho, I'm going to stop rambling about that, but any suggestions you have, I am 100% open to. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Tell your friends about us. Don't forget, oh yes, we're doing that in November. We are going to be doing 3 videos a week. At least one of those videos will be a beauty video. So be sure you're subscribed for that. I am also doing something else. Oh, that's it. I'm going to be updating my Makeup for Beginners series starting this month, actually in October. So this should be up in October. In October, we're going to be starting the Makeup for Beginners series. Again, we're going to start from the just every little step and go through. So be sure you're part of that. Even if you are seasoned makeup artist, those little, I find that those little reminders and stuff help me out. So if there's anything I can do to help you out, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and then I will also link my everyday makeup for the everyday human down below, and that is like a kickoff to my makeup for beginners and all of that. So I'm going to shut my mouth and let you guys go, and I will see you here next time on Nat's Beautiful Life. Have a great day, gorgeous.